Hi all, welcome to the Urbi Academy. And today we are going to start the actual sessions. We have to start with the module 1 SQL. And in the module 1, what exactly we are going to learn here is I am going to teach today. As a part of module 1, we are going to discuss the SQL basics, advanced level and intermediate level. I am going to discuss, and along with that, daily assignment will be there, as I have said earlier, and final assignment will be there. SQL mock entry will be there. Okay, let us move on to the actually the what exactly theory part and finally practical part. Two parts it will be there here. Okay, let me start with this. Okay. Okay, so let me start with the introduction of the SQL. SQL is the standard language for accessing the database. For example, why the database is required? You can take the Flipkart or the Amazon. How you will be getting the product every time you go ahead and you purchase, right? During that time, some product it will coming, right? So whatever the purchase you will be doing, whatever the product you will be doing, na, that time how the product will be displayed, those product will be coming from the database. We need the database to fetch the data. What exactly the query language they have used is SQL query language they have used. Okay, and what are the databases are there? RDBMS databases are there. We'll call it as relational databases are there. There are the no non-relational databases are all is there. For that, we'll call it as NoSQL databases. Okay, I am going to teach the relational databases. What are the relational databases? Are like the MySQL, SQL Server, eh, Oracle, Sybase, DB2, and other database systems also it is there. Okay, and what is the syntax of it is? I will give you the one example here. Okay, select, don't worry about the what I am going to tell now. I am coming to the practical way. This is for the overview of the first day. Okay, exactly the I am going to cover the theory part. I am going to come in the practical part also. Okay, I will tell you that. Okay, so let me show you that what is the practical you are going to get it today. Okay, so that you okay, don't get confusion here. Okay, see here, for the practical purpose I have made this one. We'll be practicing this. Okay, and let me go back here. Okay, and this is the statement. What the statement is doing, SQL syntax is doing. Okay, select company name and country. I am selecting from which table is customer table, and where clause I am using the filter. Where is the filter condition? I am going to use it. And what the exactly it is going to give here is country is not equal to USA, and there might be the other countries also in the customer table. I am filtering not equal to operator so that it is going to display here. I will show you in the database also. Okay, the SQL is the standard language for accessing and manipulating the databases. Manipulating the databases means what exactly? Manipulating means remove the sum column, add the sum column, all the steps we'll be doing, and like the adding the records and removing the sum record, deleting the records, we'll be doing the in the manipulating the database. Okay, so how we are going to get the data from database? Let me show you. I am going to use the like the MySQL database I am using. This is the workbench. We are going to practice it. Everyone has to install this. Installation step I am going to do it tomorrow. Okay, just this one I will show you the exactly that you understand the flow, and later tomorrow I am going for the installation steps. Okay, okay, the customer, what the where condition you can see, right? All the customers are there. This is the column. ID is a column, company is a column, country is also column. What they are saying, where country I don't want the USA. Okay, country don't want USA. See here, exactly it is matching, right? I don't want like this only in the Flipkart or the Amazon, I have taken an example, right? You are purchasing some TV, means if you search with the TV, all the records will come with the TV only, not with the other something else, right? That is how the query will be written in the backend side. Okay, so this is also like this. Okay, let me move on here. Okay, so what is SQL? Sometimes interviewer is going to ask the question like the what is the SQL? You can say, okay, SQL stand for structured query language. It is used to access the data from the database, and we can using the SQL we can manipulate the data from the database, you can say. And SQL is the ANSI. ANSI means American National Standard Institute, you can say this. Okay, this much is enough about this. Okay, using the SQL, what can the SQL do? SQL, we have the SQL. Okay, what exactly it is going to do? Using the SQL, you can execute the queries against the database. What I have done, which database I have used? The Urbi Academy is the database I have used. Okay, I have used the Urbi Academy as the database here, and I have fetched the data against Urbi Academy. I have fetched the data here, right, for the customer table. Like this, we can do it. Okay, and you can retrieve the data from the database. I have shown you, right? And we can insert the record in the database. I will show you the practical way. Okay, don't worry. If you guys are not understanding, don't worry. I'll show you the practical way. Understand what the SQL can do for us. Okay, yes, up now. SQL can insert the record into the database. What the insertion means? For example, there are the how many records are the 5 or 7 records are there, right? So in order, there is a requirement for insertion of new record into the database, means we can insert the data into the database using the insert statement. Okay, that insert statement I have written it here. Okay, you can create the database newly here. I will show you that. Okay. Okay, let me show you the in front how you can create this all the steps also. I will show you that. Okay, let me complete this. Okay, we can update the record in the database. What the update is? See here, the this ID with this company is there. I want to update this guy. This person has changed from Canada to the US. Means I need to update his country. He will place the order. That will call it as service request. Service request, change request. I will tell you that. That is the part of ITL process. Okay, that time we need to do update based on their request. They are going to, this is the real time scenarios you guys might be asking, right? Okay, how the request will come, what kind of request will come? This is the request. Okay, the customer want to update their country. What he is going to do? He is going to raise the request in the Jira or the ServiceNow, some other ticketing tools based on their company. Some people will be using the like the SAP. Sometimes you will be using the Salesforce ticketing tool, CRMs. It is depends upon the company. Now in my course, I am going to teach you like the Jira. Okay, and based on their request, we are going to update the record here. Okay, next, SQL can delete the record from the database. Okay, so customer has placed an request. Okay, I don't want to take your service. Please remove all the record from your database. We may come across this, right? Okay, let me tell you the one example. Today I have come across the one example. Everyone will be using about the big basket, right? Okay, so I have the issue like I am unable to log out from that big basket. So I have frustrated. I tried for 2 or 5 minutes. I am unable to log out. I am unable to deactivate all the steps. I am unable to do it. I don't know what had happened to that application. So I have contacted the customer support. I have requested for deletion of my account because I don't want to use it. That is the reason. That time they will take the request and they will acknowledge it, and they will do the backend update or the front end update. Based on that, data will be deleted from the database so that your record will not be there in their databases. Okay, this is what the SQL can do for us. And SQL can create the new database. Okay, as I said, right? See here, what is the syntax for it is create database, database name. I will show you that. Okay, I have created already. I will use the other name and I will show you that. Okay, and SQL can create the new tables. I have created the already which table is this customer table and persons table I have created. You guys can create a different table also. It is going to use uh, it is going to help us to create this one. Okay, and we can create the store procedure in the database. I will show you what the store procedure, and we can create the views in the database, and we can set the permission on the table. Permission on the table means we can update the that particular table. Read only mode we can made, we can execute mode only we can made. All the steps we can perform in this particular table procedures and the views. Okay, and here the when the permission, for example, will not be having the as a L2, I'll not be having the all the right permission for the database, because L3 team will be having the all the permission here. So L1 team doesn't have even like the execute permission. L2 team will be executing the queries. Okay, L3 team has the all the permission so that they can perform the all the read, write and execute permissions. Okay, and this much the SQL can do for us in the practical way. I told you, right? So this database I wanted to show a practical way. Okay, I've already created that. Let me create this with the different things. Okay, I'm going to use the MySQL workbench. Okay, you guys can use the different way, like the CMD mode also you can use. I will tell you that CMD mode how you have to use. So I want to create the database, new database. What is the syntax? Create database and database name Urbi Academy 1 I have created. See, you can select and click here, execute. Okay, it has, after this you refresh it. So what is there? Here it is coming. Okay, so to use that particular database, what you have to do, use command and write this. Okay, see here it came, right? Table, and there is a no table in it. So now I am using the Urbi Academy database, or I am going to create the table here. So what is the syntax for it is create table customers. The customer is the table name, ID is the column. Okay, company is the, that is also column, and country is also column. Three columns we have. I am going to create the new customers table, in which database is Urbi Academy 1. Okay, you can select and go here, execute it. Yes, here zero rows affected, so there is a no error or warning na. So it got, after this you just refresh it. You can see here whether the table has been created, right? In order to see what is the structure of that is uh, you do expand it, ID, company, or if you want to see the in the UI means you can do DESC that whatever the uh, customer table is there na, you can do that. Okay, it is going to display for us. See here, ID field is column name, field means I column name. Okay, so type is int. I will explain you guys data type, which int is the data type. Data type means ID should contain the numbers only. Okay, and null can be allowed or not. Yes, consent I will be explaining you one by one. Okay, and country, company, where char means it can accept the integer or the integer along with the where char characters also, and null values allowed. Yes, country, this is also same. Country can be like the where characters along with the integer also it can have. We are allowing null values. Yes, we are allowing. Okay, let me select the data from here. So nothing is there, right? So I need to insert the data to this database. Select star means it will fetch the all the record from Urbi Academy 1 is, this is the database name dot like the table name. Okay, there is no data in it. I want to insert the data. How we have to insert the data to the particular table is, we are going to use the insert statement. Insert into, that is the table name, customers, Urbi Academy customers, and ID column. I have to 3 columns, right? ID and company and country. Okay, and values. This is the syntax. Okay, after that, open braces and ID value 1, and this is the value, company value, company and country is UK. Like this, you can insert the one record. Also, you can insert the multiple record. If you want to insert the single record, means after this you have to give the semicolon here. Okay, if you want to insert the multiple record, you have to comma separated one, you need to insert. Let me insert the multiple record at a time. So if I do the any error here, na, in order to use this other tab, means you click here plus sign, create the new SQL tab for executing the queries. You can see it here, right? Okay, so paste it here. Okay, I will do the some mistake here. Okay, so whether it is going to execute or not, it has taken, because we are using the workbench. That is the reason it has taken. If you insert it, that is the correct syntax. Okay, and now see here, mm, it has been inserted. Let me select the data from here. Okay, the customer info, where it is. Okay, 1 minute. Urbi Academy 1 we need to insert. It has been inserted to the Urbi. Okay, see. Okay, it came, right? The 7 record it came. Okay, it is done, right? So what exactly we need to select? I need to select the country, company, country from customer table, where country is not equal to USA. There are 7 record. Uh, Along with that, US is having the uh, 2 record of US, right? So I am avoiding that. Okay, this one would be according to 1. I will go see here. So 5 records USA. Okay, this is the USA. Okay, okay, I will do like the US. Okay, so it, I am avoiding the US here, so it came as it is. Okay, before moving on to the next slide, okay, anyone has any doubts, please let me know. Guys, please, I need your feedback. Able to understand, guys?
Yes, sir. Sir, I have a question.
Okay,
Uh, in L2, we know in L2 only we need SQL, right?
yeah, even L1 also we need, and even L2 also, L3 also we need the SQL. For all the level, we need the SQL.
Okay, but in L1 we need to write any queries to
Yeah,
execute this.
no, like the simple queries, like the already ready-made queries will be there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you need to modify that. Sometime
Okay.
based on the requirement for the result fetching. Let me tell you. Okay, this is my requirement. I want, this is my requirement, company and country. The customer, okay, customer, think that 10,000 records are there. The customer want only company. During that time, your requirement select statement only getting, right. So see here what is happening. So I am going to change this. So I want the only company. Okay, during that time you can change that, right. See here, now it got changed, right. So this much changes you can make it in the query, right. No need to write the new queries. Existing query only you need to edit it. Already predefined queries will be there from the L2 or the L3 team. They will be giving to you. It will be maintained in the Confluence or the some other level. It is a depends upon company to company, it will vary. Okay, got it.
Okay, okay, sir. Yeah, sir.
Okay, don't worry. So if it is hard for you to understand, don't worry. This is the overview I am giving. Regular session, it is going to start now. You will understand one by one. Okay, just the
Okay, sir.
first session I am giving the overview, not the theory part only going on now. Anyone has any other doubt, please let me know so that we'll move on to the next slide.
No doubt.
Okay, okay, super. Okay, and so as I confirmed, right? So we are going to do it here in the like the RDBMS. RDBMS only. Sometimes they will be asking the question, can you give me the example of RDBMS databases? That time you need to say like the MySQL, Microsoft Access, and IBM DB2, Oracle. Like these are the, you can say the examples. What the exactly the RDBMS stands for is Relational Database Management System. We'll call it as. Okay, why the RDBMS? How the data will be stored? How the data will be stored in the RDBMS is database object called tables. Okay, and how we are going to store our data, like the pictures or the any other data in our phone, how we are going to store those things, that are png format, mp3 format, so the some other format will be storing, right, in our mobiles. Like this only database, how it is storing is database object. That object, what we'll call it as, we'll call it as tables. Okay, table. Okay, in the table, what and all it will be there. In the table, entries will be there. I will show, I have showing you, right? Let me show you this. Okay, this is the customer is the table. It has the columns, right? Like the mm, table has the columns. What are the columns? I have ID, company, and country. Okay, this is the data entries. Data entries, how many data entries it has? Like the columns are also it has, and it has the rows. Okay, how many columns are there here? ID is the one column, company is the other column, country is the three columns we have. How many records we have is 7 records. What the table will be containing? Columns and records. Okay, this is the things you should keep in the mind, guys. Okay, the database, how the data will be stored in the form of the data object, and what it will contains, it will contains the columns and records. Okay, this is the basic, guys, basic. Whenever you will be doing something, so this is the basic one. Okay, and before going on to this year, and I will tell you how the SQL server database look and feel. Okay, I have opened that also. This is the SQL server. Okay, so this is the database. Like this, it will be there whenever you'll be opening, and this is the database. I have opened it. If you again click on it, tables, it is going to show database diagrams and views and other steps, whatever the related to that particular database, it is going to store it here. Okay, and if I want to check the how much data it is there, means you can check select top 1,000 rows. I have the only two rows and one column I have. Okay, like this you can do it in the, if you know the SQL very well in the MySQL, you can execute your queries in the SQL server or in the Oracle or in the DB2. Little bit syntaxical vary it will be there, not much variation it will be there. Okay, let me move on to the next slide. Okay, what is the next slide is database most often contain the one or the more tables. Okay, database, like the in a one project, how many tables we might be having? Okay, I let me come to the real time scenarios. I have explained you, right? Amazon or the Flipkart. Okay, Amazon is like the selling the different product and different services, and order, payment, and checkout, so many tables it will be having, right? So database is the one, think that Amazon is the database name. Within that, checkout page and data, like the product selection and different product, there are the variety of product, right? TV, electronics items, and out of that, so many product. TV will come, laptop will come, many things it will come here, right? So like this, you can think of the one or the more tables in the real time scenarios like this only. Okay, each table is identified by the name. I said right, customer are the orders. Okay, I have created the customer table. Okay, here what I am taking the other other table I am creating like the persons table. Okay, what the person table is having is PID. PID means ID, the personal ID we can call it as last name, first name, address, and the city. Okay, how many records are there is three records. How many columns are there? Five columns are there. Okay, the the explanations also it is there. What is the explanation? Three records it is there, one for each person. The Hassan is the person, we have the record. Seven son Peterson also it is the one record we have. The five columns, what are the five columns? PID, last name, first name, address, and the city. Okay, this is about it. Okay, let me create the table for the person table. Okay, 1 minute, someone. Okay. Oh, guys, is my video is on? No, right?
Yes, sir, you are visible.
My video is on.
Yes, yes.
Okay, 1 minute. How come it is showing? 1 minute. One minute. No, I didn't ask the this one screen. What about my video? Like the my
No, no,
I'm
no.
able to see you
You are
or
not
the
there. No, no, sir.
No, not your sir.
Only your screen is
screen is
on.
usual, na?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, someone has pinged me saying that please off your videos. He's saying
No,
so.
no, no. That only I pinged to Chaya, I think. She.
Yeah, so it's here. I have the everything security. Before that only I have checked everything. So I was wondering how come it is possible.
No, that
Okay,
her video is on. So,
okay, no problem, no problem. Maybe her video might be on. So even your our video is on also. It will not be captured. I have that much mechanism. It will not be captured here.
okay.
Okay, okay. Let me uh, start here. I am going to show you this how we are going to create this one. Okay. Okay. So for the table person, I have created for the which database I am going to create here is. So I have already created this person table. Okay. Let me create this for you guys so that you can get the more hands-on. Okay. Okay. So the person I am going to drop this. I will tell you that how the drop all those things. Okay. Now nothing is there. Okay. See here only one table is there, that is customer table. Okay, so I want to create the new table. Which table? What are the columns? I have confirmed, right? Three records and like other five columns I'm going to create it here. Okay, and uh, first I'm going to what I'm going to do here, create table person. PID int is the data types integer, last name where I'm going to use first name, and address and city. I'm going to create the table. Let me take this query, let me execute it. Okay, take this, and to execute it here, click here or control enter also you can do. It is going to execute the whatever query is there in your particular tab. Okay, so after this, you guys have to refresh it here. Refresh at the left side after the schema. You guys see it here. Okay, tomorrow we are going to practice for everyone. You are going to practice this. Okay, so that you have to get more hands on here. Okay, that is my whole idea. Okay, person table came. So what is there? Nothing is there. You can see here PID, a last name, first name, address, city, nothing is there. Okay, let me insert the data into it. So to insert the data, if you want to insert statement, how you have to get the insert statement? Click on person, right click again, copy to the clipboard, go to the clipboard, then insert statement. Copy this insert statement. If you want to see what exactly the insert statement is having is like this, it will be there. Okay, you can add the data. Whatever the data if you want to add, you can add it here. Okay, like this. Okay, PID, last name, first name, these are the IDs we have. Okay, okay, I think we have missed the address field is there. Okay, everything is there. Okay, so let me insert I am using the insert statement here. Okay, let us see. Okay, select and insert. Okay, 3 rows affected. It is success only. There is no problem. Okay, and okay, you refresh it and right click and select the rows limit 1000. Records came, right? We got the record. We are good, right? And select all the record from the person table is how we have to select, as I confirmed, right? Select star from person. This is the Urbi Academy is the database. You can create any database name based on your business requirement. Okay, so the requirement is like I am using the Urbi Academy. You might be using the Amazon, Flipkart, or anything. You can use PhonePe or whatever database you can use, and column name can be changed also. Okay, based on their requirement. Okay, let me go back to my second slide again. Okay, I have created, I have shown you here till here. And what else SQL statement can do? Most of the action you need to perform on the database are done with a SQL statement. What are the SQL I have done is following SQL statement will select all the records. I have shown you, right? Select star from person table. Okay, I have shown you here. What I have done, I have selected the data, all the records. Okay, and what else? Note, SQL is not the case sensitive. I will tell you what the case sensitive means. Okay, see here, case sensitive means the person whatever I have written is small letters, right? I will make like the capital letters. Okay, even if you do the capital letter also, I will get the required data because it is not case sensitive. Even if you type S as also capital letter also, I will be getting the data. Why? Because it is not the case sensitive. Okay, semicolon after the SQL statement should be there. Okay, semicolon, you have to use this semicolon, guys. Okay, other than that, we'll be whenever we'll be using in the command line, I'm going to show you that how we have to use the command line and how we are going to type this. Okay, and see here, semicolon statement, semicolon, got it, right? And some database system require the semicolon at the end of the SQL statement. For example, MySQL is required the semicolon at the end. Okay, semicolon is the standard way to separate the each SQL statement in the database system that allow the more than SQL statement to execute in the same call to the server. Okay, because for example, I have not given the semicolon there. I want to get the record for this means. Okay, I will tell you how the error is. I'm going to show you. See here, error is coming, right? See here, what is showing? Yes, select is not valid at this position, expecting the UOF end of the file, the semicolon it is expecting. So here, semicolon, I want to execute the multiple statement means you need to complete this. If I enter a semicolon, this error will be gone. if I do this, how the two panel should open for us. Okay, so first it has been person one, it has been opened, and see here the person, this one customer, both came correct na. See here customer one, two data came, right? So like this only we have to use the semicolon. Okay, next statement, we are using the MS Access SQL Server 2000, and we do not have to put the semicolon after the each SQL statement. Don't confuse with the MS Access SQL Server and Oracle, all the steps. Please concentrate on MySQL. Here in we are going to concentrate MySQL. Please be thorough in the SQL first, then you can go for the other database, Oracle or the some other database, please. Okay, and okay, where and all we are going to use this SQL in our websites we are going to use, right? To build the website that shows the data from the database, you will need the database, RDBMS database program, MS Access SQL Server, MySQL we are going to use. And apart from that, we are going to use the server side scripting language like the PHP or ASP also we can use. And apart from this, as I have confirmed yesterday, right? SQL Mindmap. Okay. And what the exactly the tomorrow onwards, I am going to start this. Okay. And let me tell you one more timing. Okay. In the DDL, okay, SQL is the main heart of the, we can say heart. Okay, so from that heart, how many routes it will be there, like the DDL is the one route, DML is the other route, DCL is the other route, TCL is the other route, alias, and where, function, join, order by, group by, all different are other routes here. Okay, and in the DDL, what else we'll be learning is view, will be learning alter table, and how we can alter the table, how we can drop the table, how we can drop the database, how we can truncate the table, all the steps we'll be learning in DDL operations. In the DML, what and all we'll be learning here is select, insert, update, and delete will be learning here. Okay, as I'm going to show you that as a sample. Okay, so we have to see this one, right? This one, what the SQL can do, I'm going to show you the practical. This is the practical is pending, I'm going to show you that after this. Okay, let me complete this, and after that I will come to that. Okay, and in the DCL, what is the DCL is data control language, we'll call it as. Okay, what else we can do here is grant and revoke the access for particular table or something, we can do it in the using the DCL command. TCL, transaction control language, we'll call it as. Commit, rollback, save points we are going to use. Why the TCL is very important here is, think that you went to the ATM. Okay, you try to withdraw the some amount. Okay, the it's say showing that money has been deducted, but you have not got the money in your hand during that time. So like the bank has to roll back, right? Roll back, and whatever the balance it will be there, it has to show to you. That is the reason we should have the TCL mechanism. If it is you got the cash, then they have to commit and they have to do the save point. If the money has been not come to you, they have to roll back that transaction. They have to make it to the original. That is the reason TCL in financial domain is it is going to play the very important role. Okay, and alias we are going to use as. Okay, I'll show you the practical way. Okay, in the where clause we are going to use and or not between, like and in operator. Okay, in the as a part of this SQL, we are going to implement all the things here. Okay, in the function aggregate, we'll call it as aggregate functions. Average, for example, average means, okay, there are the 10 numbers they have given, and like the 10, 30 and 48 and 50, and some 10 numbers will be there, they want the average of it, means we are going to use the average function to average it. Okay, for example, what is the thing is let me take an example of the companies. Okay, there are the 10 employees are there. The 10 employees have the different salaries. Some having the 5 lakhs, some having 3 lakhs, some having the 10 lakhs and 8 lakhs, something like this. Okay, they want the average salary of the particular all the employees, means they we have to add that and divide by 10 they have to do, and they are going to get that average. How we are going to get it? Using the average function we are going to do it. Okay, manually means we need to add and we need to do the all the steps. Okay, in the SQL we are going to use the average function. Sum means we can add the all the steps. Count how many records are there. Okay, let me show you that also. Okay, count. Just for your understanding purpose I am showing. I will come to that one by one. Okay, count means how many are there. There are 3 records are there, right? Okay, and minimum also we can check how many minimum, maximum, all the steps we can perform the all the operations here. Okay, and joins, it is a very important intro questions, guys, and they will be asking the questions like what are the joins and please explain the joins. That time you should be able to tell the all the answer clearly one by one. First you have to say the joins, then give the example, then you have to answer that questions, and you have to explain as much as you can, so that you have to spend the as much as time there, so that you will be knowing the all the answer, right? In the explaining the poor join you can take like the 2 3 3 minutes, means it will be more than enough. Okay, and in order by we can use like the order by AC and order by DAC, means order by AC means order by ascending order. Ascending order in the sense the number will be coming like the 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, if in case of the alphabet means A B C D up to the Z it is going to come. Descending means ulta, like the 10 numbers are there, 1 to 10 means 10 9 8 and till 1 it will come. In the descending of alphabets means Z to it will start to the A, it is going to do the order by. Okay, group by means we are grouping that particular department, like the I have given you the one example. Find out the department wise maximum or the minimum salary. I have given you the one video, so please do check on that. Okay, even I am going to cover here all the steps, you no need to worry about that. Okay, and till here anyone has any doubt, please let me know before going and to the other steps for what the SQL is going to do. I am going to show you the practical way, guys. This one. Anyone has any doubts, guys? Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Anyone has any doubts, please?
So what is
Anyone have the any other doubts?
are you looking to share recording?
Sorry.
The recording. How is it recording? Will
So I didn't get you, please.
you want recording? How will you get it?
Yeah, I will share that recording. I will share that recording. Okay, I will share that recording. You no need to worry about that. Okay, just send me your email ID. I will share the recording. Okay, even you are going to get the material also. Okay, whatever the things I am going to discuss now, that also you are going to get the data. Okay. Anyone has any doubts before proceeding on to the practical session? So I am going practical session. Okay, what the can SQL do? SQL can retrieve the data from the database, as I have confirmed you, right? It can fetch the data from database. Okay, so how the data is going to fetch? Okay, let me take. Okay, already we have done it, right? Let me take the other things here. Here, data we're able to fetch, right? Okay, and next we can insert. We can insert the record into the database. The person table, I am going to insert the data. What is the syntax is? Insert into this database values. values, one new value I am going to insert. Okay, there are the 3 records are there. As of now 3 records are there. I am going to insert the one record here, select it and execute. So one row affected. Again you cross verify whether it has been came or not. It came, right? The pet, Carla, this one it came, right? So, and what else we can do it here? SQL can update the record in the database. Okay, I want to update the PID city to strange one. The for the PID 4. Now I have inserted the this is the 2 is there, right? For that I am going to make it 1. Okay, let me show you the practical way, guys. See here now 2 is there. The practical way, the user requirement is like that only. He has moved from city 1 to the city 2. He want the data to be updated. That is how we'll be getting the service request to the support team. L1 team is going to get that, and after that what is going to happen is they are unable to update. If they don't have the right access, means they have to contact the L2 team. L2 team is going to take this request. What exactly day-to-day activities we'll be doing here is, let me tell you. Okay, I am going to execute. I am having the right access. That is the reason I am able to update this record. Okay, let me update this record. Okay, and I have updated it. Let me execute it here. See here, it got updated, right? So it got updated. After this, I am going to update it in that Jira ticket or the ServiceNow ticket saying that the user, like the city has been updated. Please suggest the customer to check in the dashboard and confirm it. Again, once they will confirm, L1 team is going to close that ticket. Okay, this is how the real-time process is going to work in the real time. Okay, this is the real-time work I'm telling guys here. Okay, and what else it can do here is SQL can delete the record from the database. I have the, as I have given the confirmation, right? For example, this customer, Peterson, he don't want to be stay in our database. He has requested, and as I confirmed, L1 will not be having the delete option because L2 will be having, will be getting the ticket from the L1 team. I'll perform that. Okay, now can see how many records are there. 4 records are there, right? So you can see the, I am executing one more time. Okay, and so I am going to execute the delete person. What is the delete from table name, where PID based on the ID, unique ID only we are able to delete this record. Okay, execute it. So what is the came? One row affected. If it is any error, it's going to show it here. Okay, I will try to delete it. What is going to happen? Okay, before that I am going to show you there is a PID 3 is not there. Okay, there is no data in that particular database, and what is the it is going to happen. So still nothing it is showing for me. Okay, you can see it here, right? Okay, let me try it one more time. Okay, so nothing data is there, so it will not do anything for us. Okay, time wise also you can check that. Okay, and what is the next step? Okay, and SQL can create the new database. I have shown you this one, right? You can create the this syntax you can use. Okay, for your understanding purpose, I am going to create this. Okay, I already have this database. I am going to drop that schema. Okay, someone was asking, right? This is we are going to refer as the schema. Okay, the database, whatever the database name. See here, create the schema in the some other database we refer as like the schema. Here we are going to refer as the database. See here schema, alter the schema, create a schema, it is asking, right? You can see here, this is the drop the schema. Drop the schema means it went, right? There is a no Urbi Academy 1. Okay, so in order to create that, what I have to do? Create database name. There is the schema. Okay, if I execute it here, so create database 1 has been created, 1 row affected successfully. Go ahead and refresh at the left side. Okay, see here, Urbi Academy came, right? Okay, it came now. So I want to use that particular one, means what to use the use command, use. Okay, use Ruby Academy, so that
Sorry,
whatever
sir.
the highlighted one, it is going to show it, it is going to highlight it. Yes, please, someone is telling something.
Yeah. Sorry for interrupting you.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw one means drop
Mm,
statement. So
yeah,
statement, will it be permanently delete all the record from the database?
yes,
Or
it is going to delete the permanently. Drop doesn't have the rollback.
means if
Delete,
there
using the delete we can recover it.
okay, but the drop we can't
we can't we
go back.
can't do that. Before dropping anything, please make sure that you have taken the all the backup of that particular table, and whatever the data you want, you can't roll back it. Okay, I will come to that. Okay, so what is the difference between delete, truncate and drop? I'm going to have the beautiful session on that. I am going to come on that. I will tell you that. Okay, that is a beautiful entry questions. Okay, and let me go back. And here SQL can do, it can create the table here, right? Okay, so I am going to create the table in this one, emp table I am going to create. It has been created, right? You can refresh it, can refresh it here. So emp table it came na. So how many, yeah, emp id e name is there. Okay, it has been created, right? Similarly, you can create the procedure. How we can create the procedure is, you can create like this, using this also you can create, or you can go ahead and you can see here the one procedure option is there na. So in the workbench you click on create procedure. Okay, let me drag it down. Okay, 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 so new procedure, I am taking that new procedure, and let me select star from, what is the, okay, select the star from emp. I don't have anything, so what I will do, instead of creating the procedure here, don't save, I am going to create the procedure in the other one. Okay, Urbi Academy other one, it is there, right? So I have the columns here, person, all the persons table is there. So here select star from persons. Okay, and apply it. So this is the actual one. Use the Urbi Academy drop if already exists new procedure. So Urbi Academy like this, it is going to begin and end. Okay, apply it. So it is going to create. Okay, what is the procedure name? This is the procedure name. Okay, so what I am doing here there, just I am selecting the data from person. Okay, to check that, call this procedure. Call, how we are going to call is, so I have not done the any select statement, right? I don't want to write the queries always. That is the reason predefined queries has been added into the procedure. That is the reason we are going to use the store procedure. Write once and use whenever we want. That is the reason we are using it for store procedure. Okay, for example, like the how we are going to like the application, Flipkart or Amazon application, they have written the procedure once, they are going to use it for the registering the new customer, deleting the new procedure, same procedure they are going to use it, but the customer ID will be the different. If the customer ID is different, nothing it will happen, the that process is the same. That is the reason we are going to use the procedure like this. We are going to create the create view in the database. What is the syntax? Create view and view name as select the person only one based on our requirement. We are going to do this create also. Apart from this, what else you can do is SQL can set the permission on table and procedure and views. Okay, this and all we can do practical way. Real time we are going to work on these commands, guys. Okay, anyone has any doubts, guys? All good?
Can you do what exactly do the procedure
Sorry.
regarding the procedure?